Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today bringing you another episode of Post-Apocalyptic Madness, and I had to stretch the gap between Star Wars and Post-Apocalyptic, and I know this really technically isn't a Post-Apocalyptic game, but there are so many desolate, abandoned worlds in this game. It has one of the most abandoned, lonely, depressing atmospheres, matching something like Fallout 3, I swear, that I could not resist showing you guys this game and promoting it as somewhat of a post-apocalyptic game. I do apologize if this doesn't fit your criteria, but I'm telling you, I played so many hours of this game. I played it over and over and over when I was a kid, over and over. At this age, I never can shake that feeling of loneliness and desperate and just, I don't know. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into one of my favorite games of all time, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Alright, so we are out on Paragus. This is the opening level right now. A Republic ship just docked, and basically it's an abandoned dock, and this is my dark side playthrough, by the way. So if I do anything evil here, you probably won't see too much gameplay, but that's why we have 2 episodes. This is kind of like an introductory. Anyways, like I was saying, this is a completely abandoned factory. You're trying to figure out why it was completely abandoned, where everyone went, because you woke up on the Ebonhawk, which is the ship from the first Knights of the Old Republic, and, like, you know, everyone was dead from the first game, and so, yeah, it was, oh wait, I lied, there is going to be some gameplay. But yeah, you know, the game relies on your, not your intelligence, but you kind of have to explain it for yourself on what really happened here. And basically, all these droids went rebel. They were supposed to be helping, but, nope, not anymore. So yeah, like I was saying though, just when you're roaming these halls in this abandoned factory, you don't know what's gonna be around the next corner. You know that you don't have any party members with you. It's this, like I said, this feeling of loneliness, and this isn't the only time I experience it. Like, anytime I start this game up, I feel it, and I can't explain as too much why, but it's just more so, I don't know how to even describe it, man. This game just gives me the feels, and maybe biased because it's like one of my favorite games, but I'm just saying, man. So right here was a security door that we used our skill to open, and in here we might have access to some items that players who didn't invest in their security skill might be able to look at. So we got an upgrade for a gun if we ever use it. Another large locker. I should also mention this is by the people who made Fallout New Vegas, so if Star Wars and Obsidian are up your alley just like me, then you're probably gonna like this game. The soundtrack is also something of just pure beauty in this game, just like really playing along to how you feel. I'm not even kidding, it's insane, man. Everything about this game is just done perfectly, and it gets so little credit because of all the missing content. But Obsidian seems to have a rough go at that stuff. You've seen what happens when they're given the time to complete their games, such as South Park Stick of Truth. And it's totally different with Knights of the Old Republic or, what else, New Vegas, where they aren't able to finish their content because it's been rushed out the door. And I think that's unfair, and people need to give Obsidian the benefit of the doubt that even for what you could say is a, quote, incomplete game, this game is just, I'll say for like the millionth time, it's just wow. But I should talk a little bit more about the post-apocalyptic aspects of this, so to say. So basically, what's happened to make this world feel so lonely, I probably should have explained that in the beginning, but I'm hoping you stayed tuned long enough and didn't just dislike this video and X out because it wasn't a world where everything was destroyed. Anyways, ooh, slid right between there. The reason why it's so lonely feeling is because the Sith have destroyed all of the Jedi. All of them. They're all gone except for you and a few others. And your goal is to go across the galaxy and round up these Jedi and take down the Sith Lords. And it's just one of those stories where just, you know, the choices in this game are crazy. Like, you could totally go evil and be like, I'm gonna help the Sith and I'm gonna kill the rest of these fucking Jedi. I'm not even kidding. It can get that dark, and, you know, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. It's roughly a 20-hour game, 25-hour game, I'd say. And the characters in this game are freaky. Like the Sith Lords that you meet in this game, just like they freak you out. They kind of give you that like the goosebumps on your arm and stuff. Can never shake that feeling, especially when I was little. I should mention that when I was younger, I did play this for the first time. So that may have been why it kind of left that lasting impression of, wow, these characters are a little freaky. You know, you interact with a lot of awesome civilizations and stuff that you didn't really have the chance to get close with in the first one, such as like the Mandalorians. I thought the Mandalorians in the first one were so cool, but you really only killed them. You never got to interact with them. In this game, you do. Yeah, it's just a lot of side content in this game. Obviously, there's a lot of missing content, but if you can look past that, you'll find yourself a game with one of the most empty feeling atmospheres possible. Moving on, I should also mention that my shirt that I'm wearing right now is a Bastila shirt. She's from the first Knights of the Old Republic. And there are, not all the players from the first one are dead, but there are little like holotapes from previous characters in the Knights of the Old Republic games, and you can actually, I think Karth is still alive from the first one. I don't know, it's just a really, really good game that doesn't get enough credit, and I feel you're able to easily, if you look at it with an open mind, you are very easily able to bridge the gap between post-apocalyptic and, can we fucking kill this thing? Between post-apocalyptic and Star Wars. I think it's possible. I'm fucked up right now. Now, I do apologize for only showing you guys the beginning of this game. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but I feel like the beginning of the game, without too much story context being shown, like where I'm at right now, is actually the perfect area to kind of show you guys. You won't see really, if I continue from this point into the next episode, you really won't see any lightsaber gameplay or anything along those lines. In fact, getting your lightsaber in this game takes forever because you have to like find the parts throughout different planets yourself, and it can be a little bit of a pain. It's not like in the first one where you're not handed it, but like you're undoubtedly going to get it on the planet Dantooine. But you do have your force powers, which kind of give you that sense of progression. You have obviously skills you can choose from. In fact, I'll show you right now. Let's level up. And I know it kind of doesn't look like me, but character creators in this game is a little off. As you can see, Darth Matty, because I'm going evil. As you can see, these are all skills. Computer use they all kind of explain themselves. Explosives here, stealth, awareness is how well you can see enemies and how easily they can detect you, or how well enemies are hidden by stealth. Persuade, this is obviously a speech skill. Definitely want to up that. Repairing is for droids and whatnot. Security is what I was using. Didn't really bump that up because I'm focusing kind of this class on strength and whatnot. Powers, we can actually show you some of those. Certain powers are blocked off based off the armor you're wearing or what level you are, as you can see here, character level. But yeah, let's see, what power are we going to choose? We just want to go completely evil with this. I mean, the powers aren't blocked off whether or not you're good or evil, but still, you kind of just want to choose the bad stuff. Like, right here we got drain health, which we can't use on these things. Unfortunately, we can only use shock on these guys because, well, they're robots. So, or droids, I should say. I should mention that the consoles this game is available on are the PC and the original Xbox. And if you ask me, the best way to go is a PC. I'm playing on a Windows 7 PC right now, quad-core processing, i7, everything, a modern PC, and it runs this game fine. And the reason I'm saying that is because sometimes games don't progress well with with new technology, if you know what I mean. Fallout 3 being a great example of how I can have the greatest rig in the world, but that won't run Fallout 3 that well. Corta. And right here we got a little puzzle that usually I have the puzzles memorized here, but if we do it correctly, it allows us to get by this area without having to go back and repeat anything. And yeah, we can just slice into here, or we can enter the code manually, or we can destroy it, which could probably kill us. So how about we slice into here, and then, oh, we failed. So then you gotta enter the code manually. And so you gotta decode this whole sequence and stuff, and it's a little ridiculous, and it was based off some of those data pads you saw me pick up earlier. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this game, like a lot more, you guys always ask me when I'm on stream to play this game, and so I usually play it as often as I can. because I know you guys come here for Fallout, but you guys also like to see the games that made me into the gamer I am today, and this is without a doubt one of them. This place is loaded with chemicals. These chemicals can be used to create basically anything. Ooh, this is gonna help. Breath mask, we're gonna need that for later. So there's like this part in the building where you can like accidentally let out like a poisonous gas, but if you have that breath mask, you're good. Anyways, those chemicals, if I remember correctly, you can actually use to create. I was correct. You can use them to create med packs, which are, as you saw me using, they heal you, obviously. So yeah, so we got 12 in our inventory. We got 60, almost 60 chemicals, and it costs 20 each to make them. So we'll just make 2 real quick. And as we up our tree injury skill, it allows us to build more stuff to help us out here. And that was kind of one of the things that that this game added on to the old, Knights of the Old Republic. It's not that it was lacking anything, just this is cool. It makes leveling up certain skills more beneficial. I don't want to sit and bore you guys with a puzzle, so we will cut the episode here. And after this, I'll be past this area and we'll go into the next one. You'll see the really creepy part I was talking about earlier and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you understand what I meant by bridging the gap between this Star Wars game and post-apocalyptic. If you've played this game, you'll understand what I'm talking about completely. If you haven't played this game, it's like 10 or 15 bucks on Steam, 20 max, and it's worth every penny. I would pay $60 full for this game time and time again. I'm waiting for them to make an HD remake. They will do it one day, I promise. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're looking forward to next Monday's episode where we get a second look at this game and then we move on after that to our next game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to keep an eye out for tomorrow's Humanity's Worst Games. It's going to be a atrocious one, I promise you. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're looking forward to more. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.